Hi everybody, it's Peter and Lenine. That's Peter.
It's Lenine and Peter. That's Lenine.
It's been a little while since I've been here. What have you been doing, Peter? Anything? Have you been knitting?
Yeah, I have been knitting.
What have you been knitting?
I've been still working on the same sweater.
Let us see. We like seeing Peter's
I ran out
stuff.
of yarn, so I had to order more yarn. I do not recommend the pattern. It's poorly written.
Oh, well, I don't think I'd do that anyway. You guys, it's beautiful. Let me get out of the way. That's a lot of sweater. That is beautiful.
So here's the sweater.
Oh my goodness,
And there's
Virginia,
there's
look
a
at
sleeve.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that beautiful?
Oh my gosh.
So I'm working on this part, this other sleeve right here.
That is beautiful.
Right, that little sleeve right there.
Are you going to
Oh,
get it done
man.
to wear this winter, do you think?
No, I'll get it done by fall of this year.
That's beautiful.
That is beautiful.
I can sort of knit, sort of.
Sorry for that one person out there that doesn't like the knitting and they like the cross stitch because they always complain.
I think all of us needle people.
Sorry
like,
about you. Just
yeah,
change the
just
channel.
Fast forward. No, I think most of us needle people like all kinds of needle stuff. So I love looking at people's knitting because I can't do it. Not that I do a very good job.
What have you been doing? How's Florida?
Florida's been cold. I'm back up for a week, so Florida's been cold. Nancy.
Is
hello.
it warmer here than it is in Florida?
No, it's probably in the 70s now, but when I left, it was in the 50s.
Hey, what'd you think of that earthquake we had yesterday?
We had an earthquake?
Well, we didn't, but Maine did.
I didn't know about it.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in an earthquake?
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
It is. You feel like
It's
the
kinda
ground's
weird.
going to give out. You're
Well,
like, what's going on
Oh,
here?
yeah. I thought one time, it was back in the 80s, it was...
Yes, that was the same one that I felt.
And I
was
was
my
at
first
home
earthquake.
in the kitchen, and I had... Elizabeth was about 2,
Uh-huh.
and I thought the furnace had exploded.
Oh, no.
And it was like, and Brett, it was in the summer. I remember that because Brett was
I
in
remember that,
Canada
too.
fishing, and he was in a boat when the earthquake hit, and he didn't know it.
He didn't feel
He
it.
didn't know there was any.
That's where you want to be. You want to be on the lake in an earthquake.
Yep. So
I was
anyway.
I was in the living room, yeah, by the record cabinet player, and there was a metal bookshelf, and it was rattling. And I couldn't figure out why it was rattling. And
Yep. It's kind of creepy. I can't imagine being in California and doing that all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna get started because I have a lot of finishes today, and I have some FFOs and some FOs.
It's hot in here. We
It
need
is.
the fan on.
He won't take. He's got a beautiful wool shirt on, but he won't take it off because.
Because I don't like the color of this shirt
yeah.
by itself. It's a
Like
good accent
the
color,
other.
but it's not happening for me.
I'm going to start with, since Peter has shown his Beautymas thing, I'm going to start with what's on in front of me. I went out yesterday because I haven't been here for a couple weeks, and I found this, and this could have been here for a while. Who knows? It has 9/11/24. That's how long.
I haven't seen it yet.
I had never seen it.
Where'd you find it?
I don't know where. I think I was in the embroidery section.
You might want to tell the fine people where to find it in our store.
It's called A Stitcher's Garden, and it's by, oh heck, I don't know what it's by. It might be Vintertex. I don't know. It doesn't, I already cut all that off. I don't know where it's at. Anyway, it's this panel. I'll show you the whole panel. And it's a book. It ends up being a book, and it's got stitching. You do embroidery, and it calls for DMC floss. It's got all the instructions. And just a few minutes ago, what are you doing?
I'm trying to get the lighting
Oh my
right.
gosh! So I fused. Well, I didn't fuse it very well, but I
There's
fused.
something going on with the lighting.
I fused fusible batting on the back just a few minutes ago, which looks like I need to fuse it some more. But I think I'm going to take this back with me to Florida and do some of the, maybe 1 or 2 of the panels just as a sample for the shop. Because I like doing embroidery. It's like something you can do when you're watching TV. You don't have to think.
These are nice because it's all filled out for you.
Right,
You don't
but-
have to guess where to put the stitch.
Yeah. And you don't have to trace it. This is what I learned on back,
Yeah,
you
you
know,
don't
in
have
the
to trace
60s. Mom had those Aunt Sarah's or something, and they were iron on, and she'd get a piece of cotton toweling stuff, and she'd iron it, and then I'd embroider around it. So I think I'll do that when I get back to Florida just for a sample. Just because I have a lot of big things, I might as well do something small. Okay, should I do whips or finish? Let me do finishes. Excuse me, they're kind of
You
behind
look
me.
like you got some nice finishes around here.
Okay, this is the finish from last time, but I gotta show you what I did with it. This is called Cup of Tea November. And this is from Just Another Button Company, and it comes with the little buttons. There's leaves and is that a pumpkin? And a little bird. There's leaves, a pumpkin, and a little bird. And it comes in just in a plastic bag like this. And it's got the buttons with it, but there's no pictures. So I decided I'd make a sample of what it is, and it's a beautiful sample. And then I put a 6-inch embroidery hoop around it last night, and I put a piece of homespun in the back. I haven't finished it yet, but I put a piece of homespun in the back, and I'll tighten that up and then trim all this and put a bow or some kind of trim. But we do have 2 of these kits left. I'm trying to move these kits, so if you're interested, give Deborah a call. We have a personal shopper, Deborah. And it's $12.99 for the kits, and you'll end up with something that looks like this. And a kit is the chart and the buttons. So there you
That's
go.
nice. That's the buttons. You don't have to scrounge around for all the
And
buttons.
those buttons are expensive.
Yeah, you ever try ordering the buttons? Like you find them at 3 different stores, and you got to pay shipping from 3 different stores,
pain in the behind.
and then like $5 worth of buttons ends up costing you like $50.
$50 for shipping and everything. Yeah. Okay, so this is another finish. Well, yeah, finish. It is Amy Bradley Santa. Let's see, what's it called? Season Quilter Christmas.
Look, there's your poodle.
Yeah, look, isn't that funny? I've done a couple of these, but I finished this one while I was in Florida. I had started it earlier, but there he is. He's just an applique. It's just tracing on fusible interfacing, then stitch it. Isn't that cute? So I'm going to have Jessica quilt it, and then I'll finish it up. But that got done in Florida. Let me see. I'll put those right there. This one's fun. This is a sample. Have you seen this one? I just took a copy of the pattern.
I did, yes.
So Jessica finished this for me, quilted it. I pieced it all, and it's a real interesting. You fuse the strips on. What's it called? Betsy quilted pillow pattern. So this is going to be a pillow. Oops, sorry. So you fuse everything on there. Is it focusing, sort of?
Yes. It's focused.
So the strips and the stars and everything there's no sewing involved in the. You take the backing, then you fuse the strips on. You fuse the. And so I'm trying to listen to a conversation. Anyway, Jessica. Then I got to show you the back. Jessica. I don't know if she put it on the long arm, but she put it somewhere, and she quilted across the strips so that they would stay put, and they're raveledy. So I'm probably gonna raveledy.
The ends are snipped. So
Yeah,
they'll
it's like a
fray.
rag quilt. So I probably am supposed to wash it now. Yeah. So I'm gonna finish this as a pillow, but I'll take it home and wash it. See how it's kind of raveledy?
I'm gonna say that it's tattered.
Tattered.
You know, like the old
Oh, yeah.
tattered flag.
Yeah.
They didn't say anything
So
or nothing.
that's about done.
That'll look really cool when it's washed. They didn't wash theirs because look, see how some of the
what did they
squares
do?
are
Like,
flipped down and flipped up.
They ironed it funny so it looked
They
frayed.
just snipped it, but they didn't fray it. I like the idea of actually throwing it through the washer
Yeah,
and
I
getting
like
it
it
nice
looking.
frayed.
I like it looking.
Maybe take
full.
one of those wire brushes that we have to
Yep,
it.
I have one of those at home. Chenille brush
Yep.
is, I think, what you're talking about.
Yeah, the chenille brush.
Okay, so this is a pattern that I got free, and I've shown this to you before. It is who knows what. It's a free pattern, and I don't know where I got it, and there's no information on the pattern, and it's someplace from Italy. And it was a real simple little stitch, and I finished it. Now, I think I'm going to make it into an ornament.
You're quite welcome.
Or I might put it in a 5x7. I think it would fit in a 5x7 if I could find something.
It would fit on a really nice Christmas tree board. It's almost, see how it's narrow at top and
Yeah.
wide at the base?
Yeah, see, so there's just, I'm not sure. I didn't put all of it. It had some, on this side, it had some gold stars in that etoile stuff. I hate stitching with that. It shreds, and you do about this length at a time, and then it shreds. And it also had a little gift tag on it that said something in Italian. You're Italian. What does it say? All right. So that I'll finish when I get home in the spring. I won't worry about doing that now because it's not a sample. Let's see. This is sort of
I don't know what
sample.
that says.
You Italian,
It
you.
says agar or something.
I looked it up one time
Agari?
and it's like greetings.
If that's
or-
an I, it's agar. I don't know.
I don't know what it
It's
is.
got a lot of vowels though.
Yeah. Okay, so this is out of Art to Heart book, Nancy Halverson. We have this book.
Nancy.
Oh, I love her stuff.
She's talented.
I joined a couple years ago the Shabby Fabric Better Not Pout Ornament Club.
I love
And I
this
have
quilt.
12 ornaments to do, and I've done 3 or 4. So the kit came with fusibles. I mean, like they were laser cut fusibles. And I finished this one while I was in Florida. A little Christmas tree. And it came with the buttons. It had all the buttons and things. I'm not sure. I was going to check, but I've run out of time today to see if Shabby Fabric still carried these kits. But they're so nice to do. Aren't they cute little?
That's
Yeah.
adorable.
We have a couple of them out there with the book, but I probably will just take that one home and not worry about it because
Just forget about
just
it.
forget about it. Let's see, what else have I finished? Oh, yeah. Oh, what did I do with my... Oh, I did. So, I was in the Sweetwater Club a couple years ago, and I got a... What are the 5-inch strips called? Honey buns?
That sounds right. Yeah.
Oh, maybe it tells me. Anyway, I made this quilt while I was in Florida. And I didn't bring it home because I just didn't have room. But I made that quilt, and it was from the Sweetwater Club. And this is called Main Street, I think, is the name of the line.
Oh, that's a pretty looking quilt.
Yeah, so it had all this. And then when I get back, I'm going to make that little bucket that's in the bottom. So, but the kit came with everything you needed. So it came with the honey bun, if that's what it's called. Ooh, it's the 5-inch
I'm
strips
gonna
they
say
had
that's
for a
what it's
while.
called. Cappy! What's the 5-inch strips called?
From Moda.
From Moda?
Are they honey buns?
I think they're 5-inch strips.
Yeah. They didn't have them for very long.
Yeah, the honey buns I would imagine.
Yeah, they only had them for a minute.
Honey buns were the little short ones.
Oh,
Honey buns.
I
Little
don't
short
know.
ones.
Anyway, it was from Sweetwater. It was a club I was in.
Sticky buns.
So once again, here's another club. Well, no, this was something we sold. We sold these. This is Little Quilts Monthly Table Toppers from Wooden Bear Quilts. And it was also a laser cut kit.
Oh, wow, that's adorable.
No, I don't think it was. No, I had to
That
cut this
wasn't-
one out.
You had to cut that?
Yeah, I had to cut it out. And I'm doing these right here that are on the little Ackfeld stand. So these 3 that I'm showing you, I finished the January one, which is the snowman, while I was in Florida. He's very cute. And I got some buttons. It came with the buttons. Wooden Bear had button packs that they got from Just Another Button Company. So I bought the
Dessert roll.
dessert
rolls.
I don't think they sell those anymore. I put a little quilt hanger on the back, but it's got fusible interfacing fleece on the inside. And I embroidered I stitched all around it.
That's nice.
But that's that. So that's January. Here's February I'd already finished. And I have one of the Ackfeld stands down there at the house. So I did February a couple years ago. And then I did March. I love the cat. Oh dear, I have ginger hair. So I did the cat.
Always.
All right, there's
couple
something
years ago.
suspicious going on here.
Why?
Well, look. Here's the snow dude. There's the bird. They got the buttons down here on this one and the buttons up there on that
Well, this
one.
is a table topper.
Oh, I'm glad you explained that to me. I would have never
There's
figured...
in the
I
pattern.
wouldn't have figured that out.
This one is a tabletop. A table
Yeah.
runner. And this one is a little hang on the Ackfeld stand.
I like the hang on the stand deal.
Yeah, so, well, it takes up a lot more room, and I set it on our mantle in Florida, so I had a snowman on my mantle. So,
A snowman on the mantle.
yeah, in Florida, that was funny.
That's
The-
funny.
Okay, so I think that's all my finishes. But I've got some good fun things. It's really sad when I'm not here at work, I get into a lot of trouble.
Lots of trouble.
Shut up, Cappy. I haven't opened this yet, but I joined the Be Stitch Me
So
Fabric
it is.
Club. Well, I was going to show them. I needed to.
That is beautiful.
I know.
That is a beautiful.
Okay, so this is the Bee Stitch Me. There.
Let's take one look at the cross stitch part.
And it's 30, it's 36 count Edinburgh linen, a quarter yard, and it's called Honey. Oh, you guys,
Wow.
it's been is it showing up right?
Yes.
That's about right.
Yes.
But sit down there and stitch. She just sits on the
Yeah, I
beach.
just sit and stitch. That's all I do down
Sits
there.
on the beach and, watches.
I don't even think she sits on the beach.
So every month I'm going to get a.
I think she sits in the air
And
conditioning.
yeah, I don't sit on the beach. That gets sand in parts.
It's too humid.
Yep.
And
It hasn't been warm
have
down
you
there
ever
to
been
go
to
to
Florida and just the humidity just hits you?
Yeah, I don't like it. So every month I'm in that club, and I've picked. You can pick a bright club and a dull club. Nope, that's not what it's called.
A bear?
It's brights is one
Oh,
month.
dolls.
And what are they called?
Vintage.
Next month you get neutral. You get a neutral
Neutral,
one month
yeah.
and a bright the next month. So I got the first month I got the bright.
Is this the bright month?
Yep.
That's a nice bright.
Yep,
It's
I
not
like it.
obtrusive,
It's not like
pink.
Like-
Shell pink.
It's not pink. So, this is my Prim Gatherings Cross Stitch Club kit.
What? It came.
It came. So,
Yeah.
quarterly Prim Gatherings has a cross stitch club.
Oh, it's Robin Pickens.
So this month it's Robin Pickens, and it's a Blooming Skies, and I believe it's
Gosh.
exclusive to Prim Gatherings.
Okay, this doesn't know justice because
Yeah,
this
it's
is
a
a
bad-
computer image,
Yeah, this is a bad-
computer generated image. Wow, but the little image on the back where it's stitched,
Here, you hold it up.
that is stunning. Look at that, folks. Folks, look at that. Look at all that.
And
Here's your fabric.
This is my kind of stitch.
it's all with Weeks Dye Works,
All right.
and it's got all these pretty colors in it.
January.
Oh my gosh, and look at how nice and easy it is to see the pattern.
Flip it real
You're not
quick.
gonna go blind. I can't show it, man.
Imagine I
Just-
ordered
It's
fabric
against the
from-
rules. Look, look, look,
Okay,
look.
okay.
She says right there, do not show on YouTube.
Whatever. So anyway, there's the floss, and then she also sent us.
Peanut gallery.
I know. She also sent us some DMCs. It doesn't go with the chart, but it's fine.
It's crazy.
And then I got, look at my needle minder I got.
Ooh.
All American from Primrose Cottage. And
What's
Lisa.
this?
Lisa always sends
What are
caramels.
these?
Those are famous Lisa Bongine caramels.
Oh my god, these weigh like a pound each.
I know. They're really good, especially when they're nice and fresh. Whee, I love
Oh
them.
yeah, these are
Warm
nice
them
and
up,
fresh. These are nice and fresh.
Like warm them up with the hairdryer for a minute.
Wow.
But anyway,
Put them under your seat
so this was our
when you're driving to work and eat them when you get to work.
this was our cross stitch club for this quarter. So that's fun.
I would say that was definitely worth the price of admission.
Yes, that was.
I'm very pleased with that. Now, is that a limited edition, one of a kind, that's only for her type of
Well,
deal?
I believe that this is exclusive for that club for now. Like, can't, maybe next year they'll come out with. We're going really fast.
Well, we can slow down.
So, anything good happening?
I mean, it's beautiful weather outside. It's sunny and 37 degrees.
Yeah.
I like it when the sun shines. Oh, and guess what? I think Thursday or Friday or Monday or Tuesday
Oh, gosh.
will be the last time that the sun sets before 6 p.m. None of this 5:55 business.
So it's going to get lighter.
Longer.
So I was online while I was in Florida, and I came across this Signs of Spring sew along with, and it's a Facebook group called Stitching Among Friends. It's really bad. It's a wool
That's pretty.
block of the month.
That's pretty.
I don't have any, it's a mystery, so I don't have any idea what it's going to end up looking like, but this was the first block. And it's a rabbit with 2 quilt blocks.
It's a rabid rabbit.
And I did the quilt blocks already. Look!
Oh my gosh.
Cute little quilt blocks.
Those are adorable.
Aren't those fun? So I got this last week before I left.
Hey, you pulled a Peter.
Why?
I've had to do this.
What? Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's because I was talking and cutting at the
Yeah.
same time.
These are awesome.
Look at the bunny, you guys. Look, Virginia. Isn't he cute?
Hold it up, Peter.
Okay, now hold it up beside it. What I did wrong? Don't hold what I did wrong. No, hold them. They're supposed to go like this.
Oh, what am I doing?
That, and put the other one down there. Yep. It's got to be front ways.
Oh, hold on,
Oh,
folks.
my gosh.
Hold on. I'm new. This is my first time. Bear with
See,
me.
I'm holding it so you can put the other quilt blocks beside it.
If you want me to torment you the next time we come on, hit the like and subscribe button.
Look how cute that's gonna
Oh, this is awesome.
Yep.
Is this a quilt?
be. Yeah.
Oh, man.
I haven't started stitching on it yet. I just got it ironed down before I
Gosh.
left, and I
Block
did
number 1. How many are there?
6. And I put the floss, or I just used some pearl cotton that I had,
do you
and it's
find
different
these
sizes. And
things?
I don't know, but it was bad. I'll tell you about the rest of it. But that's the.
And you had to cut them out.
Yep.
Look at that fabric.
Isn't that pretty?
Are these leftovers or
Yeah,
is this
that's
for more
just
blocks?
leftovers. That's leftovers. So you guys, it's like I said, it's
Hey.
called Signs of Spring, and it's got 6 shops. The shops are Woolen Willow Designs, Red Button Quilt Company does block number 2. Me and My Stitches does block number 3. Let's see.
There's your kid already?
Peaceful Gathering quilt shop.
Look at that, Nancy.
We're showing Nancy.
Isn't that beautiful?
Did you order it?
Did you order it?
I've already got mine put together.
She's already got hers put together.
Okay, Peaceful Gathering quilt shop is block number 4.
Yours is lost in the
It's
mail.
mine.
The Cottage Rose is block number 5. They're trying to interrupt me, like get me confused, so don't pay attention to the peanut gallery. And the Cottage Rose is block number 6. I got mine last week before I left Florida. I don't know.
That's,
Oh, Nancy's sad now because she
Nancy's-
hasn't gotten her kit yet.
Nancy's sniveling.
I think I actually got the second kit too.
Did it come with the string?
No, no string.
Oh.
Your own string.
You can order.
Yeah, you can order a floss
thread
pack or a thread pack for each one of them. But I have plenty of thread. I don't need any thread. And it came with everything here, and it came with the pattern and the stuff to make the blocks.
That is just the coolest
And they're
thing.
between $20 and $30 mostly, the blocks. And it'll make a small quilt. And I don't know, I probably read it somewhere. It makes a small quilt when you're done.
Yeah.
One of the blocks I did see is a long block.
That's month 2.
Oh, sorry.
Whiplash. Workman's comp.
Whatever. Good luck with that. Cappy, Peter's being mean to me. Let's see. Okay. I did that, and I did. Okay.
Hey, if you guys want to see Nancy and Lenine do a floss tube, please comment down below. Thanks. I've been trying to get them to do it for years.
Oh,
Take a deep breath.
I know. Anyway,
Please enjoy the music while the party
we
is
have.
reached.
I wanted to let everybody. I don't think they're here yet, but we have ordered the Robin Pickens new patterns. Robin Pickens has a bunch of
Oh.
new patterns. And yesterday I ordered Cherry Guidry, who's Cherry Blossom Designs. She's been a machine embroidery person and a fabric designer for a long time, but she came out with some, oh, they're so cute, some cross stitch patterns. Oh my gosh! So I ordered those yesterday, and Cappy goes, now you know you have enough cross stitch patterns in the department, right? And I said, what? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, so while I was in Florida, I love Maggie Banamini, but I don't know how you say her name. I just think she's a very interesting person, and her books have been out for years, but they're no longer in print. but I went to C&T Publishing because I thought I'd look for this book like on Amazon or used books. Well, they're $150 for a used regular book.
Wow.
So I went to C&T Publishing, and you could buy the book. And now it's just a PDF. I mean, it's not got the hardcover and everything, but they will sell you the PDF for $19.99. And so I printed it, and then I had it spiral bound. I did that a few minutes ago here at the shop. And her artwork, her projects are incredible. Oh my gosh. So if you ever see one of Maggie's books in a bookstore or any place, buy it. Let me know and I'll buy it from you, but they're just incredible. So that was another one of my purchases. So I did not make any money while I was in Florida. That PayPal is so easy.
I love PayPal.
Yeah, PayPal's
man.
great.
PayPal's the bomb.
Let's do some new stuff so I don't have to keep talking. Look at that old... We have friends watching us, so we need to get busy.
Oh, I was looking at the book.
I know, don't look right
I
now.
was looking at the book.
Let's do Mill Hill or something.
Okay, there you go.
No, you do it.
Go ahead.
Oh my gosh.
You like Mill.
I know. We have a whole bunch of new Mill Hill spring bouquet kits. These are the ones that are beaded. And they have all the DMC and beads and perforated paper. So right here is Positively Love and Folk Art, which that folk art one's kind of cute. I like that. That's kind of fun.
Please visit the local shelter and pick out a pet, please.
Then we have Vintage Clock and Peacock Butterfly. These are fun little kits to do. We should have another one of these. No kidding.
Unless it got sold.
Oh, that's weird. We're supposed to have 6. I wonder what I did with it.
They could have got put on the floor.
This is an old-fashioned, which, bourbon. Anybody likes bourbon? Cappy. Maybe Cappy could cross-stitch this one. I doubt it.
Cappy could cross-stitch that.
She's very talented.
Cappy, we got a margarita that you need to cross-stitch.
It's an old-fashioned, you weirdo. Okay,
I know,
now we have the
I was trying
Buttons
to
and
sell her
Beads
on
Spring Series. Yeah, that's cute. This is Bunny Garden. It's got all the stuff in the back. And I have Fairy House. Cute. And Peter's not doing anything other than looking at the patterns. This is Butcher Shop. You're not being very helpful. Peony.
I was making sure I know.
How do you say peony in your neck of the woods?
Peony?
No. I, for the longest time, thought these were pineys.
Pineys?
That's what
I think my mama always
that's
said
what my folks
peony.
called them. No. They were piney bushes. Oh, look at him. He could go with the thing that Kayla did.
Yes.
Highland Cow. We have a
Highland
class
Cow is
coming.
so cute.
I think it's coming. And it's
It is.
making a Highland
we had it, I don't
Cow amigurumi. However you say that. And waterfall. You know, there's people that just go around the country and look at waterfalls. I mean, that's kind of a thing. Like, they go find all these random...
That's cool.
Yeah, that's kind of fun. I've been listening to some Flosstube. Who have you been listening to? Anybody in particular?
No, I haven't been watching Flosstube, but I'm really getting into the History Channel. They have this 3-hour series, and they got several different, like a good number of videos of the galaxies, the sun, the Earth.
Are you learning something?
The universe. Oh, yeah.
Good.
Mars has the world's largest waterfall on it at one time, and then they
I know
showed
they have a big lake.
they showed the scar of where it was.
Really?
Yeah, it's. I mean, you learn so much. It's crazy.
I love it. Well, I've been watching Flosstube.
All right, look at this Stars and Stripes by Shakespeare
We weren't done
Peddler.
talking about Flosstube.
Oh yeah, did you watch anybody interesting?
Well,
On the
Shawn from Periwinkle Stitches, she's a hoot. She went to the attic and did the sampler symposium a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah,
and
that's
she was
popular.
talking 100 miles an hour. And Brenda and Laura went, and they were talking about it. Jim, G-E-M, I think it's G-E-M. she's Jim. Oh, I can't remember her whole name, but she went to the Sampler Symposium, and I guess it was incredible. I started listening to Chrissy, Crosshatch Quilt. She's fun to listen to. Jessica from Sweetwater. Who else have I listened to? I can't think who else I've listened to.
Did you watch the Paisley or the Colorado?
Colorado hasn't had one for a little
Okay.
while. She only does once a month. And Paisley hasn't done anything for a while that I'm not just the brightest bulb in the box when it comes to finding YouTube.
What about Sweet? There's somebody sweet that you like.
Sweetwater?
Yeah.
Yeah. She usually does it on Mondays, but she has little kids, so sometimes that doesn't always work. But I do like to listen to it while I'm stitching. And I found a new one, and it's called Bethadilly, but it's not Flosstube, sorry. And it doesn't have anything to do with what I do. But she's a card maker, Cricut user. She goes to the dollar store and gets blanks and then makes stuff, like makes signs and gifts.
Cool.
And oh my gosh. And her craft room is to die for. So I get fascinated with them. I kind of get into the zone. So
That's cool.
yeah. But yeah. So anyway, we want more?
We have
Oh, the other half of,
and stripes.
yeah, it goes with, what? Oh, heck. Stars. By Plum Street. It goes with stars,
It's a
stars,
pretty-
and stripes.
It's a pretty pattern. Here's a heart and hand, big hearted frill.
Oh, I love these. This is so fun. I love these.
Good timing out before Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. Cozy Winter Sampler. We may have shown this, last week or whenever we did the Flosstube.
Because you can't remember?
No, I can't. But I feel like it looks like deja vu. Here is Heart and Hand Collector's Heart, and it comes with fabric and seed beads and little baby teensy weensy buttons.
I took one of those home.
You took one of the buttons out of here?
I know. I took the whole thing home.
Oh.
I absolutely love that chart, so I took it home. Oh, and I love this one.
Okay, I think we've shown this one before, but this is awesome. Look at this little cat. It's a Skella cat with Skella fish and a little Halloween costume hat.
Isn't it cute?
There's the front, and then there's the back with the kitty cat wearing the little mask.
Stacy's just lives up the street. That's cute too.
Hey, if you guys think that Stacy should come and do a what's it called?
A retreat?
A retreat. Put down in the comments.
Yeah, say, Stacy, come see us.
Or email her and let her know that your local shop is right down the street from her.
Yeah, she's very talented. Heartfelt Valentine from October House. Is that what that is?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Gosh, how do you know all these? Here's Tiny Modernist. Tiny Modernist Winter Folksy Rabbit.
That's cute too. I like that
I
one.
love the rabbit. Isn't that rabbit cool? Yeah.
I took some of those home.
Well, good.
Yeah, they needed to be brought
I mean,
home.
everything here is yours, so
Yeah, well, they needed to go home.
you
with
can
me.
feel free to
Feel free to swipe them.
shop around.
Yeah. I take them, and they always try to tell me how to take them, but I don't always get it right.
That is hilarious.
Okay, you guys, now we're going to get into some whips. Whippy doodles.
Whippersnappers.
I did retire 3 of my whips. Guess what one of them was?
What?
The witch.
Oh, you retired the
Can't do it.
Amazon stitch along that we were doing.
I know, but I can't do it. I can't.
Why?
It's because the fabric's not big enough, and I've had to try to modify the chart, and it was more than my build brain could.
My fabric's big enough. I can give you mine.
No. But I did a couple. I just couldn't do them. I retired them once and brought them back for a little bit, and I just can't do them. I'm just not doing them.
Well, I'm still working on my witch.
Yeah, he
I
is.
didn't
He
retire
hasn't
mine.
even. He doesn't even know where his witch is at, but that's okay.
It's in my cross stitch bag.
So the first one I'm doing is Luminous Fiber Arts,
that's cute.
A Perfect Christmas.
Oh,
And
look at that little cat. He ain't got no eyeballs.
not yet. I think there's some floss I'm missing, so I need to be sure before I leave. But that's Little Key Cat. And I had written down somewhere. Oh, looky here, 32 count star sapphire. Am I not good? I
What?
put it on a Post-it note.
And you stapled it.
I know. I'm trying to be organized.
You are organized.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Nobody in the comments can say that you're not organized.
Yeah, they can say it. I had all these in project bags, but I left them in Florida because I didn't have room in my
Oh,
carry-on
man.
to bring them all. It was
Oh,
like going to be
man.
overweight.
Oh, no.
Put
No.
that
You have
in your
so much.
box over
You
there.
have so much cross stitch you can't put it in your
know,
suitcase
I
because
know.
you're going to be overweight.
So I worked on this one very hard. It's traditional sampler kit, and it's by Maura Blackburn. It looks like this, and it's a very pretty chart. This is one I was given years ago by a customer that didn't want to do it, and it came with the fabric. I have no idea what the fabric is. And this, look, I got all up and down here, through
Gosh.
here. I've got this. So you got, and
That's
look, I'm
perfect.
using Tammy's board.
Oh, hey, by the way, I got to shout out Tammy.
Tammy!
So, for February,
I don't know. This is your story.
okay, this is my story.
This is Tammy
folks.
Blaylock.
Okay, February at Forest Park, they're going to have vendors set up on February 1st. Why am I saying five? It's
Because
called
it's
February, but it's
like-
February
like
1st.
fiber?
Okay, it's like fiber,
Okay.
but the date's February 1st. Go down to Forest Park. They're gonna have vendors set up. Yarn. Tammy Blaylock will be there with her wonderful stuff that she makes, so you can buy some really cool stuff from her. But yeah, and then afterwards, you can do a shop hop to visit all the places that sell yarn, and we'll be participating, so you can come and see us.
Well, have fun. I didn't know we were doing that.
Yeah, we're doing it.
So the other day I was looking at the paper, the local paper.
Yeah, were we in there? what did it say?
I'm
What
watching.
did it say?
It said always in the stitches is, I don't know, trying to get votes for something, and I went, wow, always in the stitches.
What are we trying to get votes for?
Quilt shop of the state. What is it?
What is it, Cappy?
Buy Annie's local quilt shop.
Buy
Okay.
Annie's. You go to Buy Annie's and vote for Always in Stitches for the local quilt, your favorite local quilt shop, and we get a special recognition. And it's a big media, like social media kind.
Yeah. It makes Cappy happy.
We like Cappy happy.
We
Happy
like
Cappy.
a happy Cappy.
Happy Cappy. Okay, so here is my No Place Like Home, and this was an exclusive for Prim Gatherings quarterly cross stitch club, and I worked hard on it while we were down there, and I'm using Tammy Blaylock's gift to us, her project board. Look, I even put little clippies on it. I'm so good. I'll show you.
Did you know she's teaching a class here?
Yeah, I know
A
Tammy.
beginning quilting class.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
So there's
People are
what
loving
the
it. She's a good
pattern
teacher,
looks
too.
like. Yeah, she acts like she might have been a teacher in her first life.
She's a natural. I don't know how she's so good at it, but she is.
I wouldn't be good at being a teacher. And
I'd
this
be
one,
horrible.
oh,
I would
shoot.
just say, I would just look at you and say, figure it out.
Yeah, well,
Sorry
I don't
if you
remember
come
when
into the
it's on.
shop and I've told you that.
he wouldn't tell you that. He's very good at helping. Okay, so next
Next.
is,
Ooh.
oh, I was going to get a bigger picture of this. It's Country Cottage Needlework Sampler of the Month, and it's from like 2019 or something. And this is April, and it's a terrible picture, but that's what the picture looks like. And this is what I have done so far. I'm getting there. I've really made good progress on it this month. There's what I have done. And so I don't have much more to go.
Wait, I want to show the note that Tammy
Yeah,
wrote
yeah,
us.
there you go.
Hold on, Tammy wrote us this note. Look at this little note Tammy wrote us. I tell you what, that is the nicest note. Look at this. Isn't that awesome?
Isn't that fun?
I love it. And
She
look,
felt sorry for us.
I left it on here because it makes me smile. So every time we remember to use this board, I can see that little note.
Yep.
Little gift tag.
This April Sampler of the Month is done on, see, I'm trying to pay, oh gosh, sorry. You got it out of, what happened, Peter?
I don't know. It's focusing.
Okay, so it's done on Forbidden Fiber Mermaid 28 count. And I have come to a conclusion. I've always stitched with 2 strands over 2, like on 28, 32, whatever. Well, obviously you don't do that with 36 and 40, but I've decided I don't like it on 28 or 32 either, so I'm starting to stitch 1 over 2. I just like the looks of it better. Because this one is, I should know this. I do know this. This is 36 count.
Yeah.
It's 2 over, I put 2 over 2.
What were you supposed to put?
36 should be 1 over 1, and I've been the whole time stitching this darn thing, but I'm not going to stop.
But what did the designer want you to do?
I don't know. This is Coming to America, the Pilgrims, and I've shown this to you.
I think it looks good what you've done because I didn't question it.
You didn't question it to begin with? Oh, I do
No,
now.
I never noticed it until now.
This is on, turn it over again. Turn
What,
that
this?
over. 36 count Edinburgh vintage country mocha, probably. But I finished up here. We noticed that there was a part of the back border was missing, and a bird didn't have all this stuff. Other than some back stitching, I'm done with the top. I've got to do some back stitching on the birds. But I got way down here, put some more border in.
You're almost to the fish.
I am.
I love the fish.
So I brought that home.
See, here's a little fish, right? Hold on, if it'll focus. There's the little fishies.
Yeah, if you guys like us, please subscribe and like us. Leave a comment. We always like to talk to our friends. Okay. I gotta take this now because I'm gonna get confused.
Oh, I want to talk about the retreat.
Okay,
we
go
had a
for it.
retreat here
Okay.
at the Always in Stitches Retreat Center, and I got to
coming
see my
alive.
friends, you guys. I got to see my peeps. There were knitting peeps and sewing peeps and cross-stitch peeps, and they were having fun. That was a lot of fun.
It was this past weekend, wasn't it?
Yep,
How many people were there?
handful, couple dozen.
That's not a handful. A couple dozen's like 2 hands full.
Okay.
So was there like 20 people?
It was over a dozen.
Cool. That's fun.
Yep.
That's fun.
It was under 2 baker's dozens.
2 baker's dozen would be 26.
I thought a baker's dozen was 10, so 2 would be 20.
Baker's dozen is
an extra?
Is 13.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I butchered
He's
that.
he's
butchered
learned
that.
something new today. Okay, my next whip is a freebie, and I don't think I know where it's from. No, of course I don't. Let's see if it tells me on this last page. No, of course not. And it's on 28 count dirty linen. And this is just, I used just some flosses that I had been gifted and changed the colors of the tree and the bow. And I'll put some old buttons on it when I get it finished. So there's that one. Okay, let's see what's in this one. It's always fun to find out what's going next.
Oh, yeah. I love this.
Okay, what is it?
I don't know, but I love it.
Oh gosh.
It says summer school.
Yep, it's
Summer schoolhouse lesson number 3.
at Lessons in Absidarian with by Needle and Thread.
I
it's
love
It's
this.
a Brenda. Yep. And I tried really hard to get the house done before I got home, but I didn't make it. But it's close. So I worked on that. And that is 1/2.
So pretty.
I've
That
got
is
the
so
other
pretty.
ones done, so I'm gonna.
Hey, so the word on the street is you're trying to hitch a ride to the needlework market.
I am. I was trying to go to Needlework Market, but I can't find a flight that goes to Nashville from from Fort Myers. I think they're all booked.
So,
like all the needle workers are going.
Can you fly from Florida to, like, say, Denver?
Yeah, but I'm not doing that.
And then go Denver?
Yeah, but I'm not doing that.
Okay, can you do Florida to Tejas? Florida to Texas, Texas
Yeah,
to Tennessee?
I could do any of those, but I'm not going to. I don't like going on the airplane that much.
Oh.
So this is a Stacy Nash Maggie.
Can you just take a limo and have them
Yeah,
take it
just
the whole way?
take it.
And then you can
I'm
cross
just
stitch
gonna
in the back.
take a limo.
You can cross stitch the
No,
whole way
I'm not
there.
no.
Yeah.
So Stacy Nash Maggie, you guys. I took this with us to Breckenridge to start on, and I got some done on her. I like her. This is one of my favorite stitches right
Oh, that's
Maggie.
Look at that face.
here. Isn't she cute?
Oh man.
Well, how do you know I'm not?
I like her.
Oh man. Let me look at that.
Okay, here, keep that.
Oh, that's cool.
So this is in my stitch bag. See you guys? That was a long time ago I made that. That was like when they first, oh, what is this? I don't know what it is. Oh yeah. This was a kit I stole for a
Oh, I
while.
remember that kit.
It's been a while.
That was a market exclusive from last year, the year
It is
before.
so pretty and it's so tiny, but it doesn't, I don't think this really does it justice. I mean, it's just a teeny tiny pin cushion.
Yeah, the photo doesn't do it justice.
But I've worked, and I haven't gotten to the bright parts, but it's very pretty. And I don't know what it's on. It's on a scrap.
Oh, I didn't see
I
the
got a hanging
buttons.
thread. I have most of the flower done and the butterfly. So that one's going to be a quick one. I just started it last week. But it came with a piece of finishing. It came with the butterfly and some thread and a little piece of finishing fabric. So it was a little kit we had. Gosh, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, market exclusive for
Yeah.
3 years
Oh,
ago.
yeah. So I did that one.
I think it was after the bee house.
Okay, guys, this is my favorite one. This is my favorite whip right now. And I can't do it in Florida
Why?
because it's too little. I don't have the right stuff. It's
Oh.
Teresa Kogut, Woodland Santa. And this is, I absolutely love this stitch. Look at him.
Can't see it. Oh, wow.
He is so pretty. But I had to
Wow.
bring him home so I could leave him here.
Oh.
But I'll work on him when I come home. And I come home again in a couple weeks, so. But that's Woodland Santa by Teresa Kogut. And I don't know what I did it on. I wish I'd get organized.
I mean, you're pretty organized.
I mean, I'm doing better, but it's all DMCs and so depressing. Anyway.
It's a pretty
so,
bag.
Thanks. That's a Teresa Kogut bag. See?
That's pretty. I love that fabric.
She is such a nice lady. She's so nice. So anyway, I think that's all I have. Do you have anything?
No, I don't have anything. Do you have anything? Unless I can
What's
pull.
the
unless I
quilt
can.
on the back?
Unless I can pull a rabbit out of my hat.
What's the
I don't
quilt?
know. You can't see it on camera, so.
Oh, bummer. It's too bad. Well,
Yeah,
what
oh
is
well.
it anyway?
I don't know.
I think I made it.
It's just one I put up there, but I couldn't tell you
I
anything
don't know
about
if I
it.
made it or I don't. Maybe Cappy made it.
Yeah. I think Cappy made it.
But
I
I've
think
got
it was
that
for her
fabric. It's me and
charm,
my sister.
charm
yeah.
thing that she's doing.
It's me and my sister. So anyway, so you guys have a great couple of weeks. Nancy will be back. Nancy and Peter will be back next.
It'll be the Nancy and Peter show.
Yep, and then I'll be back the end of February to do another Flosstube, and keep an eye on Peter for a minute.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Happy stitching.
Happy stitching.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.